Yo, 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 it's Bay bringing you Captain Tsubasa. What the heck is going on around here? Did you see the news? Of course you have already, right? You might have already seen my past video. I tried to cover, what's coming up next for the Dream Collection, your second Dream Collection. I said it will be Chester and Margus from Germany, right? But no. Is Clap Games watching my YouTube channel or something? They have changed the direction from how it went in the Japanese version, and guess what they did? They brought 3 Dream Collection characters at the same time. 3 characters, 3 Dream Collection characters. That doesn't mean just 3 characters. That means, this second time Dream Collection was supposed to be the 2 German guys, so that's already 2. And the third one was Kryford, that's 3. And then the fourth one that they included this time is Victorino and Robson, and that's 5. And on top of this, there are several Netherlands characters who will be able to do like a combination skill with Kryford. Yeah, so all these are included in this one-time Dream Collection. So I feel like it makes me feel that Clap Games is trying to catch up with the Japanese version. I don't know why they want to catch up, because the server is probably, well, no, not probably, it is different from JP and Global. So I don't see what's the rush, to be honest. Maybe because I come from the future, I don't know. anyways, it's hot. Unlike how I explained to you guys, well, no, Margus and Chester is already super strong, as I probably said to you in the last video. But compared to what's coming next for the Dreamfest, which I suppose is Hino, but after watching how they did this time's Dream Collection, I don't know how it's gonna be for the Dreamfest, to be honest. They might even bring Hino, Cults, and Levin and Rival at the same time. I don't know, because the characters are already in the game, because it's released in Japan a long time ago, so it is possible, right? But yeah, you never know. But anyways, for this Dream Collection, I think I received many comments saying I will save my Dream Balls for the next fest because Hino's strong compared to the Germans, right? That I think is true. But now that they included all these, right, I think it's worth a shot. I think it's worth a shot, I would say. But the only problem is they included, together with the Dream Collection characters, the Netherlands guys. And if you have all 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, not including the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper doesn't matter if you get it or not. This guy doesn't affect you to do the 1-2 skill. But if you have all these 4 guys on top of this Kryford, so 5 Netherlands guys, you'll be able to do the total football combination or something, right? And this is super strong. It takes off a lot of your stamina, so I don't recommend you to do it with Kryford. But I've never got this. I never intercepted this. That's how strong it is, because it takes 5 characters to do it. I think the strength is really strong. Yeah. So anyways, but still, I would say the Netherlands guys, except for Kryford, is not good. So each of these characters are allocated 0.3%, right? And the rest Dream Collection characters have 0.4%. So that's 5 characters times 0.4 means 2% out of 5% of the SSRs will be the new Dream Collection characters, which is good. And on top of that, 5 Netherlands guys have 0.3% each, so that's 1.5, which adds up to 3.5 out of 5. So the rest 1.5 is the normal SSR characters, including the past Dream Collection characters, which are Tachibana brothers, right? Yeah, so that's how it is. And out of the new Dream Collection characters, who I would say you want to aim for is definitely Sorry. Robson, for sure. Because, not only because he is super strong in terms of stats, but also, as you have probably seen in the notice, new announcement that now they included this passive skill, right? And this passive skill is really strong for most of the characters. And, because this is the first time, they released the passive skill in the global version, there's not many characters who has this passive. And, because he already has one, it's already good. So it says T type, so toughness type. All his stats will go up by 5% when, matched up against toughness type, which is, he's already, he already has advantage because he's agility type. But on top of that, he gets 5% boost. Yeah, and, that's not big because, as I said, his stats are super high, if you can see here, as a defender. Look at his block. It's over 8,000. 8,000 without any boost. And he gets boosted with, all the team skills and everything. So he'll end up, having like 10,000 or above probably, depending on, how much you could boost this agility type or defender or, yeah, whatever. Yeah. And, and his tackle is also pretty high. It's the, late 5,000, so that's already good. And his power is above 7,000, so power boosts the block figure, so his block will be super high. Okay, and not only that, but what's so good about him is he has everything. His main skill is S rank block, and together with this, his sub skills are, although it's A, it's high power tackle and forcible interception. So he has everything defender needs. Yeah, so as I've been telling you guys, what's most important in this game is to have variety of skills so that the opponent will have to think which to use, right? Whereas if you only have one, when the opponent comes, right, let's say you have tackle and opponent has pass and dribble, no one would dribble against you. All they have to do is pass and they could dodge you, right? So yeah, so this is what you want for a defender. He is super strong, I swear. Out of the 5 characters that came for this time's Dream Collection, I would say he is the best. He is the best, for sure. He is the best even in Japan as a defender. I think he's still one of the... Okay, Pierre now could do defense, and Kautz as well. But even including them, I know many people, people who are, really fighting at the high level, they say this Robson is better than Jito. The first Jito I'm talking. Yeah. So that's how strong. You get it, right? You have Jito in the global version already. So, and I didn't talk about the team skill he has. International defense. So non-Japanese players, defense plus 10%. That's good, right? So if you have 4 non-Japanese characters in your team, especially for defense, it will boost all these characters by 10% around defense. Yeah. So that's Robson. That's why he is so strong. Okay. I would say he is number 1 out of the new characters that came out today. And let's go over the other ones. So I did Chester and Margins already, so I'll skip those. And Cryfer and who else? Victorino. So let's go over Victorino first. Where is he? Where the heck is he? Oh, here it is. So is he good? So if you look at his stats, it's high. As Dream Collection, it's high. Compared to Dreamfest, it's a little different. Dreamfest is, almighty. It has high stats on everything, basically, right? But Dream Collection is really edgy, should I say. So his offense, he's forward, so his attack is high. And within the attack, one of the criteria is super high. That's, how Dream Collection tends to be. So for him, it's dribble. He's a dribble specialist. And so his defense is low, like Robson's offense was low. And his physical is okay. like Robson. Yeah, that's how Dreamfest, collection is like all the time. So his speed is super high, 7,550, and dribbles 8,339. So his dribble is super high. So it's really tough. I've gone against this guy many times, but even if I read that he will do dribble and I do tackle, and I'm talking like A rank or above tackle, I can't get it sometimes. That's how strong. And his, again, team skill is non-Japanese players attack by 10%. So that's like opposed to, Robson's, because his attack. And he also has bullet shot A, which is not that useful because it's A, and non-trap running volley. So again, this is not that useful. So I would say he's not, to be frank, my frank opinion about him would be, I don't think he's that great, because although he's a dribble specialist and he has really high dribbling stats, I don't see many people use him today in Japan. Yeah, that's the reality. And but if you get him, don't be depressed. It's strong. I'm talking like compared to the other people, he's not as strong maybe. Other people meaning like the new Dream Collection characters, right? Yeah. But one thing that's unique is, I don't know if most of you knew this, but they don't, club games, they don't announce these, officially. So it's hard for us to tell. But if your, speed stats matter, when I say it matters is, it actually boosts. So the higher the speed stats you have, the character has, the faster they run on the field. You could tell how fast they go. Did you know this? So his speed is faster than the others because his speed is super high. Yeah. So you should definitely try it for yourself if you get him, how fast he is compared to the other characters. Yeah, you will see. Yeah, so that's unique. But anyways, that's that. And he has a passive skill as well, which is agility killer. Stats 5% plus 5% vs A type. So agility type. Yeah. So that's like very similar. His team skill and passive skills are very similar to Robson, but what's inside compared to Robson, I would say Victorino is much lower. Yeah. So last but not least, where's Cryford? Here. Cryford. Is he good? Heck yeah. He is super strong offensive character. As you can see here, his shooting power is above 9,000. Okay? Not even Hino has this high shooting power, but because, you don't have Hino yet, but he's coming, right? Hino's power is above 7,000. So when you add those things up, I would say Hino is better because his shot is also strong, Hino. But still, his shooting power is the strongest up to date. Even in Japan, no one exceeds 9,000. Okay, even Dreamfest characters, Napoleon, Hino, they don't. Okay, that's how strong this guy is. And because he doesn't have passive yet, okay? But so his team skill is Netherlands Total Football. And it gives Netherlands players all stats by plus 15%, including stamina. This is really unique. Whenever there is it boosts parameter by whatever percent, it doesn't include stamina, but only he boosts both parameter and stamina by 15%. That's big, but it only goes to Netherlands players. And Netherlands players are the new characters that came out, so they're not really good except him. So it's really hard to determine if you get like other Netherlands characters, whether to put them in or not. Because then you would definitely want to use these team skills to boost the Netherlands characters, but it only goes to Netherlands characters, so the rest won't get anything. So yeah. And he has the S rank shot, but this is not that strong compared to the other shot the Crawford has, the other SSR Crawford has. So if for those who get this and who already have the previous Crawford, you would want to teach that shooting skill to him. Okay, definitely everyone's doing that in Japan. And he has a dribbling skill and the total football. But in the future, I don't know how far in the future for you guys, but there will be a pass skill. So until then, it's going to be a bit tough for you to use him. It's going to be difficult because he's an AM character. So whenever he matches up with the defender, it's going to be like a bit far away from the goal. So, but you only have shot and dribble. So, the opponent will know what you're going to do, right? So all they have to do is tackle to cover the dribble. then all you can do is shoot, right? But you are too far away to make the goal. So although his shot is super well, today if you get him and if you maximize his level and everything, and if you put the old Cryford shot here on him and shoot from far away, I think he's too powerful that he might make it. Yeah, that's how it was in the initial stage when he first came out in Japan. Yeah, so he was able to make shots from anywhere almost. That's how strong he was. So maybe that might be the case for you guys too, but it's not gonna last for long. So yeah, that's the problem about him. He doesn't have anything but dribble. So when you match up against the opponent, they know what to do to block you basically. So yeah, that's the tough part. So, but what's good about the other? I said in the beginning that the other, these Netherlands characters, are not that good because they're not Dream Collection characters. They just came out together with Dream Collection characters. It's normal characters, right? So you can get these characters afterwards even, unlike the other Dream Collection characters. Yeah, but what's good about them, each of these characters aren't that strong, as you can see here. So it's a bit not, well, I wouldn't say it's useless, but it's not as good, right? But these team skills are good. It boosts all parameter by 10%, including stamina, like Cryford, but he was 15 for him. And like, for example, Kaiser, he would boost Netherlands players' attack by 20%. It only goes to Netherlands, but if you have many of these characters and you put them all in and you use 3 of these team skills, because 3 slots all you can go, your Netherlands characters, especially Cryford, will be super duper strong. So that's how you use these characters to boost Cryford basically. Yeah. So if you get these together with Cryford, maybe you might want to use them because it will boost Cryford like heck. Yeah. So sorry, I had to go real quick because there's so many characters to cover, and I had to also cover some new stuff like passive skills. And it's on here, right? So if you saw this notice already, from today there is passive, including a new Dream Collection character, these two, plus the old characters like Misaki. He will be super strong if he gets low flying shot special skill. It will boost his his skill power by 80%. Yeah, so you should, for those who are using this Misaki, you might want to go to the league shop and get the Misaki to teach that skill, because that's low ball. Okay, and this Nita, low flying shot specialist, again he will be boosted by 30%, but that's 30, so I don't see many Japanese players use him even after this passive. And this Santana is really, really strong. It boosts his shooting special skills by 30%. That means his Golden Eagle shot will boost by 30%. It means his skill, I think. Shooting special skills. Yeah. And this Oiran will be also super strong because when he matches up against opponent forward characters, all his stats will go up by 20%. That means his defense will be like above 18,000. Yeah, please do the math yourself, but I remember one time when I calculated, it was that high. So that's super strong. And Jito, his stats will be, all his parameter will go up by 50%, but only against tall players. When it says tall players, it's vague, right? But I understood that whoever is taller than this Jito. Yeah. So that's that. It's hard to understand. And this scouts will have tackle special skills. So his tackles will tackle parameter will go up by 30%. No, his tackle skill will go up by 30%. So be careful, right? Depending on the character's passive, some boost the skill power and some boost the parameter. So don't get it's confusing, but don't make mistake on those. So other than that, Diaz, he gets 10% plus against T-type. That's strong. But there's already Fest Diaz. So for those who have Fest Diaz, maybe you don't want to switch him to this. So it's not a big deal. And this Soda will boost by 15% to stamina reduction when matched up. So that means when the opponent will, whenever whichever skill they use, even the normal pass or anything, when you're against this Soda, he makes you consume more stamina by 15% more stamina than usual. Yeah, so that's unique stuff. And this passive is really good. You don't have the new Bunak in your version yet, but he will have this same passive. He won't be blown away, first of all, against any shot. Even Raiju, he doesn't get blown away. He will touch the ball, any shots, no matter what, as long as he comes up, as long as he shows up. Yeah, and he will reduce the power. He will touch the ball and he will reduce everything. So this Misugi will be super strong. This passive is really useful. So for those who have this, you should try it out. Yeah. So sorry for going over everything so quickly, but that's about it for today. And last but not least, which should you go? Should you use every Dream Ball for this Dream Collection or wait for the next fest? To answer your question, I don't know. It really depends on who you have. To be honest, right, this club games, they might not, follow how things went in the Japanese version, because, look at what they did here, right? Yeah, so please feel free to leave comment, like ask me questions, like I have this guy and this guy and that guy, should I go for Cryfer or whatever? Yeah, ask me questions on the comment section. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So yeah, so that's about it for today. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for my next video, and please do subscribe, support me. I will continue to do many Captain Tsubasa videos as much as possible. So yes, stay tuned. Bye for today.